my friends. We're Hyperdimension Neptunia. You actually unleashed. I'm still hurting from that 99 level quest. Never again. Anyway, today we're going to do something a whole lot more simpler. We're going to do some more solo quests. We're going to go and get yeah, get her out of the way.
Here we go! Now loading. Why do I have to do this by myself? Without anyone writing a report on it, there's not much point.
Couldn't you do it yourself?
I'll consider it training to make myself stronger. Here goes nothing. Do you feel it? Huh? Do you?
Mainly because, you know, I just don't like playing with the Dengeki or Famitsu. They're just not as powerful as the CPUs.
Surprise! Dengeki is your new character. I look forward to this. The next dimension is waiting for you.
I do like the music, though. Give him credit for that. As you probably saw if you were paying very close attention to the selection when I picked her, that I've been doing a little bit of grinding since the last time we've recorded an episode. Because the last thing I wanted to do was to have Dengekiko's part take forever, like it did last time. I think when her and Famitsu was together, that was, oh my god, that took forever. I didn't want that to happen again. That's why I did some grinding. I don't know how many enemies I have to beat in order to make the final boss, make the boss of this dungeon come out. I guess it's probably 300.
Normal but rare.
That move right there was still pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Take this. Take this. Here. Got an item.
Can you imagine? I mean, we're at 200 enemies defeated right now. Can you imagine how long it would take? Where we if I probably didn't grind.
Here.
We're probably about halfway at this point.
Take this. Got it. Here.
I won 300. And I guess it'll probably be 500.
Got it. Here. Take this.
I wish they wouldn't have, like with the solo quest, they wouldn't have like these big old
Here.
rooms like this right here.
Take this. Here.
Well, technically. Every single area could be a solo quest if you choose it to be. On the bright side is with Hyperdimension getting ready for her today 99 level quest that she's gonna be involved in. Sadly.
Take this.
Oh, so it's 400 then. Alright then, game proved me wrong.
This is bad. This is bad. So, pretty good, huh? Shock and rumble!
That wasn't bad.
Am I being coddled? No, this is just how strong I am. Level up. Now loading.
That was easier than I thought. We are at 97.3 on the quest cleared. We are getting up there. Oh, no.
Right.
I'm not doing no level 99 yet. Not in this episode. This episode. Golly. A huge thank you to the ones who told me that they watched it all to the end, because the last episode anyway, to the end of you anyway, I should say. You guys have nerves of steel.
Yes.
So we're gonna do blondes now.
Here I go.
For the blonde fans out there.
This quest sounds annoying, but I suppose I can take it on by myself.
You sound pissed about this, blonde.
At least I can go berserk and not worry about friendly fire.
Well.
Keep this in your memory.
She sounded a little bit like Pluto there for a second. So at the torturing part.
Why all the manual labor this time?
You said it'd be fine. See this right here. This is perfect for little small area here.
Tangerine trumpet! Yeah.
I have been leveling up blonde too.
Yeah.
Like I think she was level 50. I raised her up about 9 levels. So she should be well prepared for this.
An item. Tangerine trumpet. Here. Tangerine trumpet. An item. Tangerine trumpet. Here. 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 Yeah. Tangerine trumpet.
I guess here, with it being a high level. I mean, they recommended level 50 for this.
Yeah.
It's an awesome move.
I feel alive.
Forgot about that move, to be honest. I use Tangerine Trumpet too much, because it's just I can, like, do that and go all the way in the screen. Kill more things easier.
Yeah. 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 item. Ha!
Just let's do that Uber fall move one more time.
Yeah! Yeah!
That's a pretty cool little move.
And now a status effect. A status effect. Tangerine Trophy! Yeah! Yeah! You fire like turn!
That move isn't as good.
Yeah!
Yeah, even though it did circle around the screen.
Yeah! Hey! Tangerine Trophy! Yeah! Tangerine Trophy! Here! 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 Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Here!
So now my next guess is 500. It does not.
Here! Hey! Easy!
I haven't decided yet. I think I only have like what, one more solo quest after this, I think. And it's Noirs, isn't it?
You fire like turn!
Take that back. That move's actually pretty good. It took everybody out. Do that again.
You fire like turn!
Watch it go to work. Well, it did for a second there.
Yeah! Hey!
Yeah, I think I only got Noirs left.
There!
That means that the next U video is gonna be nothing but the level 99, isn't it?
Hey!
Oh shit. I'm not looking forward to that one.
Yeah!
Probably gonna cheat.
An item!
Make it easier for me.
Trophy!
That's gonna be like every single video will be like an hour long or something, or just for that one quest.
Hey!
Who wants to see that? Answer: nobody. I mean, I can't even watch the other one because I don't want to relive that experience. Oh crap! It was 600. When did we kill 500? I was just talking. I lost count.
Yeah! Too slow! Processor unit engaged! I'll crush you!
She crushed him. Literally.
Tangerine Trophy! Yes! There! There! Who's next? There! Ta. I'll crush you! I'll crush you!
That is a pretty good move.
And Tangerine Trophy! Yes! All clear! Didn't even break a sweat. Pretty good results! All right! Level up! Now loading.
Okay, so I think we only got Noirs left. Let me see that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yep, just Noirs solo left.
Yep.
But she should be well prepared. At level 74, I'm taking that level 99 quest.
My feats are inspiring, huh? Now loading. I've known for a long time that I can handle quests alone.
I don't know why I'm laughing at that, but whenever she said that, my first thought was, Rebirth 1. I know it's not on my channel, but, in Rebirth 1, where Neptune basically just keeps on with the loner tease. It's so great. It's so good. And my mind just went to that for some odd reason when she said that.
The time's finally come to prove to everyone else how strong I am. Isn't this common sense?
But that's not what they're gonna see, Noir. They're gonna see how lonely you are and how sad it is. And that hurts all of us.
Is that the next quest? Sure, why not?
The next dimension is ready for you.
Noir thing's pretty good too. Version V. Hey, you guys remember this right here? I do. That haunts me every single night now. I hear that, and when it's dead quiet in my house, the only thing I hear is this.
I'll slice you up!
Yes, I hear I'll slice you up, and I hear this.
I'll slice you up!
I'll slice you up. I keep hearing that. I need to go to the doctor. I wonder what he's going to say whenever he asks me why I'm there, and I'm just going to keep telling him, all I do is keep hearing someone go, ah! He's going to think I'm crazy and throw me out.
Take this! This! Take this! Take this!
That won't be too funny. Well, it may be.
Volcano die!
But, I kind of wanted to save the discussion thing for No Wars because we're going to be here a minute.
Take this!
Question I have for you guys is, I don't know the age. I know I can look it up in my analytics. I just don't. So I don't really know the age demographic. I know.
Volcano die!
I guess what I can say is, growing up, or if you're still a kid, if you're watching this and you're brand new, if you are, hi, welcome. I don't bite hard, but anyway, growing up, what was your, like, if you played games growing up, which I'm pretty sure most of us did. I can't do that move. What was the game console that you played the most growing up? And growing up, what was the game that you played the most? Like, what was your favorite game back then? Now, me, you know, I grew up back in the old Nintendo days, like the NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. We all know what that is, don't we?
Tornado storm!
I grew up. Oh, hi. I grew up with that, and that and the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis era. You know, that was when I was a kid, and that was damn. Well, that was a long time ago, wasn't it? Shit. I'm old. Anyway, that was. I'm trying to think. Super Nintendo came out in '91. I was. Came out what? November of '91, somewhere like that. I don't really remember when it came out, but I remember getting that for Christmas that year that it came out, with Super Mario World. And believe it or not, I was a Super Nintendo kid back in the day, because that's what I grew up playing. I grew up playing Nintendo consoles. Like, the game I played the most back in the day, when I was younger, was a Nintendo title. Super Mario 3, definitely for me. But when it came to the Sega Genesis, well, I'll get that in a minute. When it comes to the Super Nintendo, for me it was Mega Man X.
I'd lose.
That was the game for me on the Super Nintendo, was Mega Man X.
Tornado Sword!
I got a Sega Genesis, I believe, in 1994. All I know is I got it in the Sega CD, like, for Christmas that one year too. I got that in the Sega CD in the same Christmas that year. And my Genesis came, Sega Genesis, or Mega Drive as it's called in Europe and other areas in the world. Mine came with Sonic the Hedgehog 2 included, so Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was already out by the time I got mine. I think mine was also got mine like as soon as the price drop happened. So I think it came out like I think at $199, then it went down to $99, and that's when I got. That's when my parents got me one. Me and my brother one. I remember playing. I mean, when the Genesis came out, that was it. I mean, that was the one thing that I enjoyed playing at the most. But man, the Sega CD games were just so good back in the day, dude. Because I remember, I remember the game that came with my game. Well, I'm not sure what it is for everyone who has a Sega CD, but I know back in the day, my version of Sega CD actually came with a game called Sewer Shark. Oddly enough, made by Sony. No enemies here. I figured there'd be some pop up. Oh well. I'll go up there in a second. Check that one out. But anyway, that game was just so cool. I mean, back then, man. I mean, you see it now, like with how games are now. You know, with the advanced stuff. Man, back in the day, that was just some cool stuff. Like most games, you know, they did full motion video and stuff like that with games. You know, you didn't think you would have that ever in games, because games back then was just about, you know, you bought a cartridge, you put it in the system, and that was it, man. I mean, those were very simple times, but the thing is like, you know, back then when technology was just moving so fast, kind of like it still is today. But when Sega CD came out, dude, that was like CDs, believe it or not, back then were brand new. Golly, I'm really giving away my age now. But CDs back then were like brand new, and like back then you had albums that were on cassette tapes and stuff, and like CD players were very expensive back then. So like a lot of people like bought CDs, and they, you know, if they had a Sega CD, they could play, you know, music CDs. That was huge back then. We don't do that now because everything's like all in MP3s and all that stuff. But okay, I'm getting beat up here. But
Volcano dive! Pretty good!
But you know, just think about that, you know. It's crazy how fast technology has moved since 1994, when I got my Genesis with the Sega CD, to what it is now in 2015. Dude, it's crazy. It's basically been less than 20 years since I got my Sega Genesis. And I'm playing basically, like, I'm playing this on a PlayStation TV, which all of you guys probably know that. But I mean, back then, you know, portable stuff on portable stuff on your big screen TV. You know, the Super Game Boy did it with Super Nintendo, but back then, dude, that was like, you wouldn't think of that stuff, man. It's just crazy. Let's go another way. There's gotta be something else up here. I can't just be fighting these ghosts the whole time. I can and I will. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I saved story time or discussion time for this. Even though it's basically just rambling time for me, I guess. That's the thing, it's rambling time for me. But back to what I was saying, dude. I mean, just back in the day, I mean, you wouldn't think about that stuff. I mean, back then, I mean, I don't know how it is in other parts of, you know, the world or whatever. But where I live in the United States, down in the southern United States, arcades back in the day were like the coolest thing ever. You know,
Use it.
where you go and like,
Volcano dive.
you know, put money in arcade machine and play stuff. Like, man, dude, that stuff was awesome back in the day. You would have games there that you would not see anywhere else. And dude, just nowadays, like, arcades are dead. Like, down here where I am, like, there's nothing. Or if you do see somewhere, you get something that's like got Dance Dance Revolution, or like a fake version, like a
Volcano dive.
you know, what? Put it this way: an arcade machine, an arcade place, no matter what it is, you gotta have two things. In my mind, you gotta have a Pac-Man or a Miss Pac-Man machine,
Volcano dive.
and you gotta have a Galaga machine. If you don't have any of those, it's not an arcade. I'm sorry,
Tornado sword.
because you gotta have Galaga. Because who doesn't love Galaga?
Take this.
I love Galaga.
Wait.
I blame my dad for that, bro. Bro, I like Galaga. Come on, Noir. This thing here is really gonna get on my nerves. Let's kill it first. Let's do our move. There we go. Come on, Noir, you can do it.
I'll slice you up. An item. This. Ha. This. Take this. Slash. Take this.
Now he's running. Look at him. Coward.
Yeah, that was simple. Volcano dive. Ha. Ha.
But but arcades are dead now, dude. It's like
This. Take this.
when I went to Los Angeles, you know, to hang out with some friends there, I couldn't believe how many arcades were there. And when I told them that down here, like, we didn't have anything like that down here anymore, they were shocked. I always thought about like if I came into enough money, like if I was like became a millionaire and won the lottery, I would put that money into like making an arcade, buying like Street Fighter and Pac-Man and Galaga, those arcade machines. Time Crisis, dude, Time Crisis was awesome. Golly, I'm so old and I'm rambling. Anyway, back on topic. Because my mind likes to wander a lot when I'm sitting here slicing up tons of ghosts. By the way, have you noticed how long we've been looking at Noir in her underwear? You kind of feel like you should be mad right now. Get out of here, you perv! But anyway, but what was the stuff that you grew up playing? I'm really interested in knowing. Like I said, for me, when the NES, the old school Nintendo, the one that had a door and everything, my game there was Mario 3. But when it came to Super Nintendo, my game was Mega Man X. Huge Mega Man fan too.
Drop Flash!
Oh shit.
Flash! Next Volcano dive! Flash! Yeah! I'll slice you up! Take this! There! An item! Yeah! This! Ha! Take this! Take this!
And my favorite Genesis game or Mega Drive game,
Volcano dive!
Streets of Rage 2. Oh my god. Anybody who had a Mega Drive or a Genesis, and you haven't played Streets of Rage 2, you deserve, you owe it to yourself as a human being to play Streets of Rage 2. And if you don't have access to a Genesis, but you got a PS3, you can buy Streets of Rage 2 on the PSN store by itself, or the route that I would go would be to buy the Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for PS3 that has Streets of Rage 2 included. That's the route that I would go. But yeah, let me know exactly what it is about the your favorites when you're growing up, or what's your favorite now? Like, what game do you like playing now? Because, I mean, even though this, I mean, there's not much to talk about, there's not much to explain whenever I am, I keep doing this, because all I am is just defeating enemies. I guess this is my get to know you better segment. I guess we can call it that. That or get to know me better segment. One of the two. But yeah, let me know exactly
Take this.
let me know that. I would love to know. Are we done yet? We got 180 left.
I found something good. Volcano dive! Volcano dive! Flash! Take this! Yeah! I found something good. Volcano dive! Here I come!
Bet you weren't gonna do that, didn't you?
Installation complete!
Hey, she's gonna cook it this way with just that one move. If I'd done that, I would have done that a whole lot more sooner.
Up here.
That's about it. Not bad. I feel great! Now loading.
You're still not as strong as Gigi. Tell you what, if I take... What's that?
Yeah!
If I take those two into... Wait a minute. Quest cleared 100%. What?
Yes.
I still got quests here. Well, I've done it, guys. I broke the game. I broke the game.
Yes.
The game does not know how to count. So, what?
Yeah!
What's Quick Riser? Is that like a thing I can equip, or what is that? Like, oh, there it is. Triples the amount of XP gained. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah. I think I'm about to put that on people just to get them ready for the level 99 stuff. It'll be a lot more easier that way. but I'm going to end it here, guys. We have done 3 quests. All the solo quests are done, and now we have level 99 quest to do. And then after that, we will be heading over to Neptunia Tower. But here's something else. For the next couple of videos, including the tower stuff, how about you guys? I want you guys to submit, or anything that you guys want me to. Like, what do you guys want to know about me, or what do you want me to talk about, or anything like that? Give us some talking pieces, because we're going to be sitting here watching a lot of stuff with we're going to be seeing almost the exact same stuff when it comes to the tower. So, just let me know what you guys want to know, or anything, or whatever. If you guys want to talk about something, go ahead. Just let me know. I'm all ears. But next time, I'm going to go put that quick riser on. And I am actually going to go and grind and get ready for these level 99 quests. I may not have to cheat after all, now that I got that thing. Or I could cheat, it'd be easier. No! That's okay, don't do that. So, until then, guys, I will see you later.